this is Roland from my goodie store in another video. Here we're gonna analyze this song. It's called Without Me by Halsey or something like that. So this one is a more up-to-date version than the one that I did Woman to Woman, which was in the that song was released in the 70s. So if you want to watch that video, so you should click in up there where it shows. But this one is a modern version. My daughters had me to listen to this song, so it was like in the same line as Woman to Woman. So we're gonna dive into these lyrics and see what Halsey is saying. So she was like, I'm not gonna play the song. We're just gonna go through the lyrics. So if you wanna listen to the song, that's the link. Oh well, that's the video. That's how the video looks. So here she goes. She says, "Found you when your heart was broke, and fill your cup until it overflows." Some people, you find them when they heart it. Not only their heart is broke, even they are broke too. So she found him when his heart was broke. Took it so far to keep you close. I was afraid to leave you on your own. So I guess she did things that she was supposed to do, and to keep this man. I said I'll catch you if you fall, and if you laugh, then F them all, and if they laugh, then F them also. So she, I guess, was at odds with maybe family members, friends that was against it. So there was, she put people off for this man, and she telling this man if he falls, she'll catch him. Now that, got a problem with that. How you gonna catch a man? Don't make sense. But this is the thing that we do sometimes. When you are in a position, like some women are in a good financial space, and then this man may not be, and then it's like you want to be his savior, you want to do everything for him, just like this. Later on, she said, and down the line, she said, and then I got you off your knees and put you right back on your feet, so just so you could take advantage of me. So I guess so. She did everything for this guy, stuff that she wasn't supposed to do, put friends off, and at the end, he turned around and took advantage of her, or betrayed her, or left her, because there's different stuff that can happen to you. And then now this is like bitterness and resentment, because she said, tell me how it feels sitting up there, feeling so high but too far away to hold me. She still wants him, but she has resentment against him because he left her. You see? Because you did things you wasn't supposed to do. You did things for him that you wasn't supposed to do. I mean, you went. It's not like you wasn't. If the person is, your partner or whatever, you may call him boyfriend. It's not like you're not supposed to do stuff for them, but sometimes we go overboard, like we want to do everything, and then sometimes we do everything for the wrong people. So she said, I'm the one who put you up there. That's the next thing. You're gonna do something for somebody, well, you could throw that in the person's face. That means you probably didn't do it with your whole heart, or you did, but you're so filled with resentment, bitterness. Now it's just, poisoning you to the fact that you're just spewing out poison. Say, name in the sky, does it ever get lonely? Thinking you could live without me. Thinking you could live without me. Baby, I'm the one who put you up there. I don't know why. Thinking you could live without me. Baby, I'm the one who put you up there. I don't know why. One thing to tell you. Yes, he can live without you. Trust me. A man can live without you. A woman can live without you. People can live without you. Sometimes we think that, we indispensable in people's lives. We are not indispensable in anybody's life. And another thing I could say, A lot of times what I have seen throughout the years, because I watch a lot of people relationships, and the first couple that I've ever watched was my parents. So, but I've been doing this for years, watching people, and not people in like in on TV. I mean, people near neighbors, people that go to my church. I always watch, how they, I guess, interact with their husbands and boyfriends and different things. But one thing I've noticed and I've seen, especially when the woman is maybe financially stable, she has more money or she makes more money or whatever it may be, than the man, they tend, a lot of them, not everybody, a lot of them tend, belittle the man. They talk to the man any type of way. They don't respect the person. Like, even though, yes, he's not making excuses for anybody, but even though he's not making the money that now or you expect him to make, but I've seen women speak to their husbands like, oh my God, how you speak to the person like that? That is ridiculous. The stuff that I see, the way they talk to their husbands and their baby daddies, their boyfriend. And then when I had a person end up leaving in for me that know the background, the true background, because the woman never gonna tell you the whole thing. Then I'd be like, I'm not surprised. The way you used to talk to him, the way you used to speak to him, how you treated him, I'm not surprised he was supposed to be in that. But I've seen that a lot, many times when the woman makes more money or is more financially stable. But one thing I could say, my mother, what I saw, my mother made way more money than my dad. My dad was able to pay all the bills, but my mother, I guess she's more, he was a businessman, but my mom was way more business savvy. And then she did various business investments. She did real estate. I mean, she was in sales. She was in all kind of stuff to generate all kind of money. She did ASU. This is this thing that I guess every week that you put money in and it's like a loan they give to you. She was in several of them. And she would generate a lot of income, but she never, ever, ever belittled my dad. I had never even seen my parents fight in front of us, ever. Never, never. She never did that. She never belittled him. She never disrespected him, even though he made a lot of mistakes. But she never did anything like that. And I've seen some women do that, but not all women. The majority of the women I've seen, if they make more money than the man, they always belittle that man. And as soon as that man is able to get off his feet, whether he didn't have papers, especially the one that didn't have papers, oh my goodness, as soon as he got papers, he's able to get on his feet, he has his own car, he's out of there. So, let's go. Give love about 100 times. Try. Just running from the demons in your mind. I guess not the guy. Now she's saying the guy is demon possessed. Okay, but you was dealing with him. Then I took yours and made him mine. I didn't notice because my love was blind. So she took his demons on. Said, I catch you if you fall. And she going back, talk about F them all. And he was on his knees and she put him back on his feet. And he took advantage of her. Boo-hoo. This is something you don't ever do. Because coming from me, every time I've done something like that, helped out certain people in the past, that has never worked out for me. Ever, ever, ever. So be mindful. It's not that you shouldn't do it, but you have to give with wisdom. That's what the Bible says. You're supposed to give with wisdom. Sometimes as a woman, you have your intuition. Sometimes, even before you even help certain people out, or even go out of the way to help people, you feel you're not supposed to do it, but sometimes, we brush it off and say different, whatever we say to ourselves, and then we end up don't doing it. And then when we go back and say, you go back and say, something tell me not to do it. Or I felt that was supposed to do it, but it's too late now, you already did it. So let's continue. But it's really like a repetition. It's really like a repetition. It's the same thing, saying over and over again. Tell me how it feels sitting up there, feeling so high, but too far away to hold. She still wants the sky, but she has a lot of resentment and bitterness against him. But if you have a lot of resentment, bitterness against a person, you want them back. Even if they come back, you really, how's the relationship really gonna work? You're gonna have to forgive them if you want to be with them. So basically, you need to go out through this. So you don't have to say just what you did. I already know. I had to go and find out from them. So tell me how it feels. So if you want this guy to tell you how it feels, some of them don't care. So this is like the modern day 20, because this was released in 2020, and this one is a doozy. But this is the thing. If you're gonna do that for, some people are off. They probably lost their job. They may need support. I say do it with wisdom, and don't go out of your way. If you have to go, especially if you have to go out of your way to do something for somebody, think twice about it. Think twice about it. And if you're gonna do whatever, help somebody out, support somebody, you don't have to throw it in their face. You don't have to be disrespecting the person, talking to the person any type of way, calling them out their name, treating them badly, because people may forget. Like I think there's a favorite quote. A popular quote. People will forget what you say, but they will never ever forget how you treat them. So be careful the way you treat people, especially when they're at their lowest. And one thing I always look at to know what type of person the person is. I always look how they treat people that they don't need. Then I know what type of person you are. I always look at that. For people who they don't need, I always look at that, how you treat them. Then I know the type of person you are. I already know all you can do. That tells me a whole lot. So this song is Without Me by Halsey, 2020 song. Maybe we'll go and see if we can find something from the 90s and 80s and 60s and stuff like that. But we did Woman to Woman, and now we did the 20th century, so you could say, up-to-date version, let's say. So this is something, like I say, we're going over it as a woman business, women that are financially stable. A lot of times we get caught up in certain relationships that we're not supposed to be in, because sometimes, of course, different factors causes that, but sometimes it's in the music that we listen to. So imagine singing this over and over and over again and stuff like that. Something like that happened to you, and you just listen, yeah, that's what he did to me. That's not helping you. That's actually building more resentment and bitterness. You're not gonna get healing from that. Especially if something like this happened and you listen to this song over and over again, that's not gonna help you. It's learning from what red flags did that I miss. What was my part in it? What was his part? That's what's gonna help you. That's what's gonna help you not to make that mistake again. But sitting there listening, like, when we go to breakups or whatever, boys run to music. They don't help us all the time. But anyway, so this was my little 2 cents or 3 cents or 5 cents on this song. So I will see you in another video. You have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Bye.